Thank you for logging on to this broadcast on WellsCountyVoice.com. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have all had to experience social distancing. And this is true with high school sporting events. Our school administrators are doing their best to keep our kids, teachers, administration, and their families healthy. We are honored to be a part of the solution to contain and overcome this, as well as promote our student athletes. We wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast. Please shop their businesses, use their services, and tell them thank you.
Welcome to the Tiger Den as the Bluffton Tigers get set to take on the Adams Central Flying Jets as we're mixing in a boys game between girls sectionals and girls regionals this Saturday, making the trip to Winnemac. I don't even know where Winnemac is, Michael. You know where Winnemac is.
Yeah, I've been there a time or two with some family from the area.
So what is the drive to Winnemac like?
It's pretty boring. Just kind of state highways most of the way.
So is it like west, northwest? Where am I going?
A little bit of northwest. Northwest, okay. Yeah. Kind of near the Illinois border, right on the edge of the eastern time zone, central time zone.
All right.
Pulaski County, where Winnemac is eastern, and then the neighbors, Stark, and is the central, so they got that little like fast time, slow time, like not quite sure what you mean whenever you say, hey, I'll meet you at 2 o'clock. So you got to be a little bit clearer there.
Gotcha. Well, so, so I'm going to be at Winnemac. Michael's going to show up at Winnemac at some point in time. I'm going to do both the morning and the noon game. And should the Tigers advance to the regional final, I'll hang out in Winnemac for a few hours.
I have some relatives from the North Judson, San Pierre area, so I may have to do some digging and find out some interesting facts.
That would be awesome. You can bring that local knowledge to the broadcast. But tonight is the Flying Jets taking on the Tigers. Coach McLaurin, his 15th year with Adams Central. He's got an overall record of 192 and 245. Coach Crown, year number one with the Bluffton, 7-8. Both teams are 7-8 this year. Tigers come into the game 68th in Class 2A. With the Sagarin rating of 53.3. Adams Central is 81st in 2A with a Sagarin rating of 49.5. In the last outings, the Jets lost to Belmont 63-45. Tigers fell to Heritage 67-40. Versus common foes, the Jets are 3-4. Tigers are 2-4. Strength of schedule, Jets opponents have amassed a record of 90 and 103. Tigers opponents 111, 119. All right, Michael, here's the trivia question of the night. Over the last 35 years, these teams have met 54 times. What is the overall record?
All right, so I was way off on this during the South Adams game. We were beaten by AC once when I was in school, so I know that they've had some talent in the past. So I'm going to say give a little bit more of a balanced guess. And you said 54? So I'll say about 30 and 24.
30 and 24. Well, you're not being kind to your home team. 39 and 15.
Okay. So
Tigers obviously have the edge there. Last meeting was a Bluffton overtime win, 55-46. John Harrell prediction, in case you're putting money on the line, is the Tigers 59, Jets 52. So unless you're getting the Jets +7, you're betting against the John Harrell line. Jets 7-8, their wins against Canterbury, Eastbrook, Granger Christian, Covenant Christian, Bethany Christian, Southern Wells, and Heritage. So kind of an interesting common foe there in Heritage. Tigers wins to Manchester, Concordia, Woodland, Southern Wells, Wabash, Eastbrook. But they just got done losing at Heritage 67-40. And you know what? We never seem to play well at Heritage.
No, and it's one of the tougher places to play. It's got such a unique feel to it. Just usually packed full, bleachers both sides, and then also on one end of the baseline is just an upper deck where just a lot of fans can kind of be there, just really kind of up in your face. Just really an interesting, fun place to play, but also difficult at the same time.
So both teams come in at 7-8. Something's got to give tonight. As after this, only one more boys home game. That is versus Belmont. A little bit later on, as the Tigers head on the road for 4 out of their last 5. We're going to take a break. Be right back.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Well, welcome back. Tonight we can do the national anthem live because the band's playing it. This is the first band appearance that we've seen all year.
They played some games early on in the season as well, but it is always nice to see the pep band out.
It is for sure. All right, again, national anthem brought to you by the pep band. And now we'll get the official announcement of the starters brought to you by Mike Murray. First for the Adams Central Flying Jets. And here's the starters for the Jets. Grayson Yergler. Nick Neuenschwander. Angel Torres. Ethan Brown. And Ethan Poling. Yergler, Neuenschwander, Torres, Brown, and Poling for the Jets. Now for your hometown Bluffton Tigers. Max Stoppenhagen. Lucas Hunt. Harrison Schreiber. Andrew Ball. Reese Johnson. So a little bit different starting 5 tonight. Stoppenhagen, Hunt, Schreiber, Ball, and Johnston. Rounding out the top 5. So, Michael, when you got introduced, did you have a favorite? I don't know, whatever they do down there when you meet up with your other starters.
Well, for
do you have
one,
a routine?
Oh yeah, for sure. The Land of a Thousand Dances. That song probably gets me more hyped than any song, just because of the Bluffton Pep Band playing at every home game. But we did our introduction a little bit different, where we kind of like lifted each other up, and it was just made it feel like this big event, and just kind of a fun way different way to introduce ourselves. And don't know if I necessarily want to share all of our pregame
Something's
rituals.
best left unsaid, is that what you're saying?
Yes. High school boys being high school boys.
Stoppenhagen from the corner, no. Rebound by Ethan Brown, puts it in the hands of Neuenschwander. Neuenschwander and Yergler up top. The Ethans, Brown and Poling, will be down low. Torres out on the wing, driving the paint up and in is Ethan Brown.
Nice aggressive drive there by Brown. No will ball on the inside defense. Nice time to attack.
So Tigers without their two leading scorers and their two leading rebounders.
I don't think the John Harrell prediction has the live odds going.
Right, I don't think that's right. You'd have to check the sports book up at, I don't know, one of the casinos. They probably have that going on. Outside three by Hunt is off the back iron. Nice offensive rebound by Andrew Ball. Gets it back to Hunt in the lane. It's shot up and off the glass and good. Lucas Hunt for two. Lucas certainly going to have to be one of those to pick up the scoring with Nern and Will Ball not available. Torres from three. Hunt with the rebound, and back come the Tigers. Tied at 2. Stoppenhagen into Johnston. Johnson with a nice move, but can't get it to go. Poling with the rebound. From behind the arc, it's good. And Ethan Brown's got 5.
I think the Adams Central Flying Jets coming out in their patented 2-3 zone. Coach McClure is well known for this zone defense. I think he's been running it for about 25 years now.
Hunt goes back outside in the corner. Stoppenhagen back to Hunt. Trying to thread the needle to Andrew Ball. But Tigers will turn it over. Tigers in their home whites, trimmed in black and red. Jets in their away red, trimmed in gray and white. Yergler. Nice pass down to Pollock. And we'll get a Tiger foul here. Hunt with the foul, his first, team's first. Polig to the line.
Calls like that always kind of confuse me because I don't disagree with the foul call. I'm just kind of questioning the timing of it where his hand was obviously in there before the shot attempt. So how is that?
You're saying it should be on the floor.
I feel like that should be on the floor because Lucas Hunt's hand was well in the body there, and I don't know. I know like he went up for the shot after the fact, but just the timing of when the contact was initially made.
Hunt gets it in to Johnston. Johnson down low to Ball, back up top. Schreiber will fire the long ball, no good. Yergler back the other direction. 3 minutes gone here in the first, 7-2. Again, Nern, Will Ball not available tonight. Polig has 4.
And that presence is definitely felt on both ends of the court because Adams Central just attacking the basket without the size of Ball and Nern.
Reese Johnson a baseline too. 9-4. Working down towards the halfway mark, and a three-pointer by Polig. Showing a little range. Timeout Bluffton. Take a break, be right back.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, Peterson at SteffenGRP.com.
12-4 Jets. Girls Regional Saturday at Winnemac. Riley trying to go down low. It'd be out of bounds off the Jets. Bluffton has the second game. It's either a noon start or 11 o'clock
start.
It
is at noon. I have confirmed Winnemac being in Eastern time, so.
It's at noon Winnemac time.
Which is our time as well.
You're sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, yes.
Okay. All right. He's on the record, so if anybody's an hour off.
I'd rather be there an hour early than an hour late,
Yeah,
though.
good point.
Good ball movement there by the Jets.
Polig again. Polig now with 9 here in the first quarter. And double-digit lead for the Jets. And a Jet foul. It's going to send Reese Johnston to the line. Norwell Lady Knights will also be in regional action. They've got to travel a long ways.
Oh, so
they got to
far.
go to Decatur.
How rough.
Is that sectional being played at Belmont?
The past 4 regionals Bluffton's played in with the boys and girls have been either Winnemac the 3 times for the girls and the once for the boys being in North Judson, which is like another 20 minutes west.
1 for 2 for Johnston, but the putback by Caleb Riley. Let's cut the lead to 7. But Polig again having a field day down there. Coming down to the 3-minute mark. Riley in traffic and a Jets foul on the floor.
Really just tough for Reese Johnson, Caleb Riley, and Andrew Ball inside because they're used to being the supplemental defense in the post, either backing up Will or Hayden, as they usually take on the primary post defender. But now that they're the focus on the defense, it's just a lot easier for Adams Central to get inside and really take advantage of that space and size advantage.
Out of bounds stays with Bluffton. 3 minutes to go. Seth Bennett, and he loses it, but Tigers get it back, and Reese will go right to the rack, but a little bit off on the left side, and back comes the Jets. Yergler. And a couple turnbacks, but finally a Bluffton foul is going to send Ethan Brown to the line. Brown with 5. Jets substitution coming up. Cam Brown getting set to check in. Ethan Brown at the line. Gets the friendly bounce.
Been all Brown and Poling, right?
All Brown and Poling, yep. Poling with 5, 7, 9, 11. Brown with 6. Brown, no. Bennett collects it, hands it off to Lucas Hunt.
Good take there by Brown. He had the option to take the open shot, but saw that there was an open lane and just kind of collapsed defense there by the Tigers in transition to kind of cause the miss.
Nice job by Reese Johnson. Hoop and the harm for Johnston. Reese now at 5.
I think Reese is the type of player that anybody would love to have as a teammate. He just goes in there, gives 100% every single time he's on the court or on the field in football as well. He's just one of those kids whose motor's always going. And I just love to see him trying to lead the Tigers here tonight.
Cam Brown stepped on the end line. Tigers basketball, 1:48 to go. Tigers shorthanded tonight, down by 8 right now. 17-9. $1:35 to go. Riley in the paint, short. Polig with the rebound. Cam Brown up the far side. Looking for Ethan Brown in good position. Oh, and blocked by Bennett. Nice job by Seth.
Seth kind of has some sneaky length to him. You really don't expect his arms to be as long as they are, and really can be difficult on the defensive end with shot blocks and deflection and passes.
Off the glass and good for Johnston. 7 now for Reese. Tigers have cut it to 6. And they're going to Tiger foul here. Bennett draws the foul. His first, team's third. Torres, an open 3. Down it goes, Angel Torres.
I think I may have even been tempted to shoot that ball there. Wide open for Torres.
Did you have the green light on a shot like that from 3?
I didn't have a green light to shoot a free throw.
Hunt off the back iron, no good. Torres. And Hunt trying to draw the foul, but does not.
I kid you not, would be the last time we scored 100 points for Bluffton basketball. It was up at the Coliseum against Leo. Our game plan was legitimately only layups because they would give them to us.
Right.
I caught the ball on the elbow. I turned as I'm going up for the shot. Jordan Lyson just goes, no. Well, it went in, so I think we both kind of felt a little bit weight off our shoulders in that moment.
Hey, Jordan would have put up the occasional 3.
Oh, Jordan was one of the best shooters I know. He was one of those players who just unexpected, opposing teams, like if you didn't really know Bluffton, it'd be like, oh, we can just let him be.
Right.
He's just so dangerous from deep.
At the end of the first quarter, 20-11 is your score. We'll take a break. Be right back.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
The Nick Huffman with Steffen Group Real Estate scoreboard reads Adams Central 20, Bluffton 11. And Tigers without their 2 top scorers, Hayden Nern and Will Ball. Will averaging 6 and change, Nern 21 and change. So you're taking 28 points off the books without them in the lineup. Andrew Ball on the run. Riley can't clean it up.
Obviously, you always want your 2 top players on the court, but at the same time, like this late in the season, as you're getting ready for sectionals, It's a good opportunity for players like Reese Johnston and Caleb Riley and Andrew Ball to get a little bit more valuable playing experience in minutes that matter a little bit more than what they typically see.
Bennett with the steal. So on the floor for the Tigers, Stoppenhagen, Bennett, Johnston, Riley, and Andrew Ball. We get a held ball call. Stays with Bluffton. Ball tracks it down. One minute gone here in the second. Good ball movement by the Tigers. Bennett with the bucket.
The thing with the 2-3 zone, like, you know exactly what Adams Central is going to be running defensively, so you can really create some sets, really go over some offensive looks to kind of counter that 2-3 zone. But I know personally I have a little bit of a grudge against Coach McClure because we put in this brand new set when we played them called Oklahoma, and I just absolutely terrorized the defense with it because I was just forgotten about. After the game, he went on and just broadcasted exactly what the play was called, how it was run, and next game against Heritage, they ran it against us. So it was no longer a secret weapon for us. Can't say I blame him, though.
Was it at Heritage?
It was at Heritage. That was the infamous 0.5-second foul game. I think it was the very next possession when they ran Oklahoma against us. The kid missed, but it worked flawlessly other than that.
Turning garbage into goal with Reese Johnson with the putback. 22-15 and almost another steal for Bennett.
Kind of excited to see Seth Bennett have a breakaway opportunity, see how high he could jump.
(22-15). Tigers hanging in there. Brown, Polig with another bucket.
That was great offense there. Bringing the post defender out just in time to get the bounce pass inside to Poling for the easy two.
Turnover by the Tigers. That is not Aaron McClure on the sideline, though. That is Sam Beer. Used to be the girls' varsity coach.
I wondered, because he did not look familiar. I looked at the program to make sure that McClure still is listed as the head coach at least. So.
Ethan Brown with a bucket. He's got 8.
So that's the current girls' head coach?
Well, it used to be the girls' head coach some time ago.
Okay.
Bennett getting bothered by a couple. Baseline jumper by Riley's a little long. Torres with the rebound. Halfway through the second. Torres, an open 3. Just about the same spot he made his last 3. Brown can't get it to go. Rebound Ball. Tigers down 11. Looking for a score. Yeah, Torres foul coming up. Schreiber inbounds to Stoppenhagen. Riley with the bucket. Caleb Riley has got 4. Tigers in a little bit of a jet run. Reese Johnson getting set to check back in.
Almost just seems like it took this group of players just a little bit of time to adjust, playing without Will, playing without Hayden. I believe they had Saturday as well, so they kind of had that game under their belt without those two on the court. So it's nice to kind of see them starting to get their feet set under them.
Circus shot by Yergler goes in.
I know Seth Bennett had some frustrated look on his face, but there's really nothing he can do about that shot.
Lead back to 11. Johnston backs his man down. Oh, didn't go. Yergler for 3. Down it goes. 7 in the quarter for Yergler. Jets holding 14. Open threes, no good. They're moving the ball pretty well.
They're getting good looks, just some shots just not falling. Inside looks, just a little bit too much contesting a little bit of times, and just enough to cause a mess for the Tigers. Stoppenhagen coming up limping after that play. Hopefully he's all right.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in the half. Again, Tigers. Stoppenhagen from the elbow. Long. Nice rebound by Ball. Gives it back to Stoppenhagen. Off the glass. Nope. And a good hustle by Stoppenhagen to save it to Schreiber. Tigers with another set. Bennett. Schreiber. Johnston from the baseline. Good. Reese with 11. Coming down to the 1 minute mark here in the first half. Should be Tigers basketball. It is. Off of Neuenschwander. Again, next time we'll be on the air will be Saturday morning.
And what website is that?
IHSAATV.org.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you were.
Yes, I've been working on it.
So you're not rusty by the time Saturday comes.
I have to slow it down, though. Just doesn't roll off my tongue.
When I was at Defiance College reading PA scripts for the most part, it was tough for me to say HCAC, being the Heartland, It was HCAC, I'm trying to figure out what it was, but it was the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, that's what it was. But just growing up saying ACAC the whole time. And
right.
I probably said it a couple times during some soccer matches, but.
Anybody call you out on it?
No, I did get called out for hiccuping during a 10-second countdown. I stopped at like 7 seconds because I was just too busy laughing, and the Dean of Student Life asked if I forgot my numbers.
Downtown 3 from Seth Bennett. Seth with 5. Pulling for 3. Nope.
Yep. Looked like Andrew was he was thinking about shooting, and then he realized there was a little bit more time on the clock. Right. He's like, I'm too far to shoot. Just kind of a tough situation. All Tigers need to do is not foul here. Not foul, and they should go into the half down 9.
That's good. No? They're still talking about it. I thought he got it off on time.
I thought he did too. I'd say, because you need at least 0.3 seconds to get a shot attempt off. I thought he got that off pretty quickly.
They give it to him, I think. Yep, there we go. 34-22 at half. Take a break. Be right back.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network. We're at halftime. Nick Huffman with Steffen Group Real Estate Scoreboard reads Adams Central 34, Tigers 22. Here's what the scoring looks like. First for the visiting Adams Central Flying Jets. Angel Torres with a 3, has 3. Grayson Yergler 7, all in the second quarter. Ethan Brown 8, 6 in the first, 2 in the second. And the leading scorer, Ethan Poling, 11 in the first, 5 in the second, 16 overall by quarter, 20 in the first, 14 in the second, 34 at half for the Tigers. Lucas Hunt with 2. Caleb Riley with 4, Seth Bennett 5, all in the second quarter. And the leading scorer for the Bluffton Tigers, Reese Johnston, 11, 7 in the first, 4 in the second. Tigers had 11 in each of the first 2 quarters, 22 at half. Tigers are 1 for 3 from the line. Jets are 3 for 4. And again, Hayden Nern, Will Ball not available tonight. So Tigers without their 2 top scorers. And right now, Reese Johnston stepping in, leading scorer. And Michael, you talked about it. Good experience for these guys to get some solid long minutes. Should serve them well as the Tigers go in the sectionals.
Yeah, and I don't believe they've had the sectional draw just yet, but I know there's 2 interesting matchups with Blackhawk Christian having quite possibly the best player in the entire state, and then Whitco having the most interesting coaching matchup being Chris Benedict and John Irwin, former coaches of Bluffton, on the bench.
Yeah, for sure.
So it'll be great for like Reese and Andrew and Caleb to get that experience, just because they're going to have to need more players to go out there and compete when sectional comes, and not just rely on the 5, 6 guys, the primary starters, to really carry the load.
When you're growing up a guy who may be one of the best guys in the States, is there a certain aura to that? I mean, you've sort of experienced that,
I have
right?
a little bit of experience with that. There's this guy called Deshaun Thomas. I don't know if you've heard of him. And at that point, it's just you kind of just have to do what you can. And I was unfortunate enough to guard him during his senior year when he was at his peak. And it was just like, I'm scrawny. I can kind of match up with his height a little bit, but at the same time, he is a Division I player, just like, I can't remember the Blackhawk kid's name, but he's going to be a Division I player. And really just go out there, do what you can, try to contest his shot, disrupt his dribble as much as you can, and just make him as uncomfortable as possible and hope that he gets a miss and you can just get the rebound and make your shots on the offensive end. I remember the senior group who won the sectional a couple of years ago, like Landon McClish and company. I was talking to them, I think it was after a tennis match one day, and they were reminiscing about watching me play, and they're like, oh yeah, we remember watching Deshaun play. Like, it was so cool. He just like did all this dribble moves and then pulled up from the volleyball line and drilled the three, and I go, thanks guys, you know where I was? Right in his chest. So yeah, sometimes that's like that. You can't stop a great player from scoring.
For sure. Let's take a break. We'll thank a few sponsors. We'll be back in just a minute here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Tigers down by a dozen.
Austin State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Austin State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Austin State Bank so special. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Well, welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. We got talking a little bit about Blackhawk Christian. Blackhawk Christian is one of the schools that the Voice Sports Network follows. Mark Davidson is the head coach of Blackhawk Christian. Actually played professionally in Australia. He's got a couple of sons playing. Marcus Davidson, a 6-foot senior, averaging about 13 points per game. They've got another senior averaging 16.5 points per game, Zane Burke. But I think the guy that you're speaking of, Michael, is Caleb First.
That's what it is, yes.
Averaging 21.7 points per game. The Blackhawks are 16-1. They're ranked number 7 in the state. They're ranked number 137th in the nation.
Yeah, I remember they're the reigning 1A state champions still, since there was no tournament last year, and I was down. I caught the tail end of that contest, getting ready to watch the 2A game, and just seeing him play just for a few minutes, you can just tell that he's at a completely different level from the competition.
6'10", 210 is what he goes.
And he can handle it, too. He's not limited to just the post. He has the ability as a guard to really spread the floor and really make for a mismatch everywhere for opposing defenses.
Mark Davidson, the head coach, and I have known each other for a long time. He used to be the head coach up at Lakewood Park for a couple years. When we first started streaming Lakewood Park on DeKalbCountyVoice.com, and then he moved down to Blackhawk Christian, and we went with him. And we've been doing Blackhawk games ever since Mark transitioned down the Blackhawks. So
this would have been before your time in the area, but the ACAC as it is now, only 7 teams back before Garrett had joined. And to fill the void in the ACAC tournament, Blackhawk Christian would be the 8th team.
Oh, is that right?
That is.
Yep. All right. Interesting. Did not know that.
That was the early 2000s when like Spencer Harris, Bill Lysine were playing for the Tigers.
Open up the third, Tigers down by 12. Jets basketball to open up the third. Poling gets his own shot, puts it back, and collects the foul to boot. 18 for Poling. Schreiber's second. First of the second half for the Tigers. Poling sinks the free throw. Ethan now with 19. 37-22. Tigers starting 5 out there right now. Stoppenhagen, Hunt, Andrew Ball, Schreiber, Reese Johnston. Again, if you're just joining us, Nern and Will Ball not available. The elbow shot by Schreiber's off. Outside 3 by Ethan Brown rattles out. Poling right there for the rebound. He'll go back outside with it. Yergler driving. They'll swing it around. Neuenschwander for 3. Down it goes. His first points. And the Jets going away right now, holding 18. Stoppenhagen for 3. Schreiber battling. And it looks like it's going to be a Jets foul.
Adams Central got off to a hot start in the first half as well before the Tigers kind of settled into a groove. They kind of chip away at the lead. Hopefully they can get to that here soon before this lead gets way too out of hand.
And Bluffton turns it over.
I think Harrison having to play inside is a little out of his comfort zone as he's normally in the perimeter for the Tigers.
Timeout, Bluffton, full timeout. Nick Huffman scoreboard, 40-22 Jets.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mentzer, Michael Vanderkolk on the call for you tonight. Jets up big right now, 40-22. Ethan Poling, 19 for the Jets. Tigers yet to score here in the third. About a buck and a half going. Coming out of the timeout, Jets basketball. Good dime down to Poling. 21 for Ethan.
I feel like I've watched more girls games than boys this year, but as I glance over at the sideline, I see Coach Matthew Sturgeon on the bench for the Tigers. I don't know if that's a regular occurrence, but it is definitely great to see Sturgeon down there. He is the 8th grade boys coach and does a nice job of really just being that positive influence on those middle schoolers. He, Jackson Lambert, Javon Johnson, do a nice job of getting those young boys ready to be at the high school level.
Showing some outside range, Poling with the 3, his second 3 of the night. And he continues to pack the stat book. 45-24. Yergler to Neuenschwander in the lay-in. 5 for Neuenschwander. Right now, Poling is matching the whole Bluffton squad.
Remember one of the first games I watched after I moved back into the area, Mitchell Kuhlenbeck outscored the entire Blackford team to start the season. And having known Mitchell pretty much his entire life, that was just something of a surprise for me. And having to watch him a little bit later after that, I was like, okay, yeah, I can.
Mitchell could light it up.
Yeah, I had no idea. I just growing up with his oldest brother, Travis, and his other brother, Damon, I just never really saw that basketball ability in Mitchell. And then I was gone just too long and never realized it.
Yeah, he had some big nights,
yeah,
for sure.
I've played some rec league with him lately, and it's a fun guy to have on the rec league team because he's young enough where he can just keep going, and he's a good enough shooter where he can make it hurt. Nice bucket there by Harrison Schreiber.
Schreiber now with 4. Halfway through the third. And Jets ball. Riley Bennett and Carter McConnell check in. So McConnell getting some varsity minutes tonight. Halfway through the third. It's been all Jets.
Really just been very disciplined ball handling, attacking the gaps on the Tigers defense, not forcing anything unnecessary, just making nice passes like that.
Wow, really well done. $12 points for Poling here in the third. McConnell, nope. Baseline drive by Neuenschwander. McConnell with the rebound. Lady Tigers are taking on Fairfield in their regional matchup. It'll be the second game. Stoppenhagen for 2. First points for Max.
I don't know much about Fairfield, but I do know North Judson seems to have been at the regional every year. The Lady Tigers have been there. I believe they beat Central Noble one of the 2 years. So they have quite a bit of success and a nice historical program there. And I know Andreans had one impressive season. I believe their only loss coming at the hands of one of the higher ranked 4A teams. I believe it was Crown Point they lost to just by about a bucket. So it could be.
Yeah, North Judson 18-5, Andrean 18-1. Bluffton 14-10, Fairfield. Is that what I said, Fairfield, or did I say Fairview? Fairfield 14-8. Bennett with the bucket. Bennett now is 7. Timeout, Adams Central. We'll take a break. Be right back.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
51-30, 2 minutes to go in the third. I guess the one good news about this game tonight, it's going quick.
It is, yeah, and you just jinxed it as well, so thank you.
There's only 3 fouls. I mean, come on.
Like the broadcaster's curse when I said, oh, the Tigers just can't foul, and they'll go into halftime down 9, and sure enough, the Jets had a 3 with 0.6 seconds to go.
That is true. You did call that out, didn't you?
I did, but then I got on Twitter, and I saw the Bluffton Athletics Twitter page had already tweeted that the score was 31-22, so I was not the only one who had jumped the gun a little bit.
Jets turnover.
And also, the Lady Tigers basketball team, not the only postseason action for the Bluffton High School athletics, as junior Aubrey Pulver won the 200 freestyle sectional championship, so she will be competing at state on Friday.
All right, nice.
And then Landon Birch becoming a 3-time regional champion, a junior as well, in wrestling. So he will be going into semi-state, I believe, as the top seed. And then 4 other teammates being, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I know Jacob Landis, David Kahn, Cameron Farmer, and Austin Lewis will also be competing at the semi-state at the Allen County Coliseum.
Nice. One minute to go in the third. This is Cam Brown, and he's fouled. Because I said the game was going fast.
There was only 3 fouls.
There was only 3 fouls. Now there's 4.
And now there's 3 on Harrison himself. So I don't know, 2 of his fouls kind of similar, where it's like he's going up to contest a shot, but just kind of reaches a little bit too much. So if he just kind of keeps his hands up, his arms extended, he's long and lanky, just like Seth Bennett, as I was saying earlier, so he can really contest some shots that otherwise might feel a little bit comfortable.
Cam Brown, 1 for 2 for him, his first point, so he's in the book. Andrew Ball for 3, short. Torres all alone will lay this in. Torres with 5.
Kind of hoping Torres would have surprised us and thrown one down there.
Hunt an open 3, short. McConnell cleans it up. So Cardinal McConnell, I don't know if that's his first varsity points, but he is in the book.
I know he's gotten in a few other games. I don't know how often.
And we finished 3, 54-32 on the Nick Huffman with Stephen Group Real Estate scoreboard. We'll be back for fourth quarter action.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Daniels Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
We go to the fourth. 54-32. It's been the Jets from the get-go.
Really taking advantage of the absence of ball, and Nurm, as Pulling, has just dominated the paint for the Flying Jets. And showed some range as well, because he does have at least 1 3 in the corner.
He's got 2 threes in the game.
Okay.
.28 overall for Pulig. Yergler, and cleaning up is Clayton Terrell, so he's in the book.
The boys sectional home this year?
No, but I'll find out. Caleb Riley to the line and makes that free throw. Caleb's got 5 now. Second by Caleb is good. 2 for 2 for Caleb. 6 for him.
And 1 bucket there by Pulling. Pardon me. That was Zach Worm there with the bucket and the foul, and now we go on the line to shoot 1.
Yeah, Zach Worm looks a lot like Ethan Pulling out there.
And as I'm watching this game primarily through this little camera lens, it definitely looked very similar. And he converts with a free throw.
Yes. Tigers are at home for the sectional. So Worm in the book. So according to the printed roster,
nice pass.
Schreiber with the bucket.
And that high-low attack against the 2-3 zone is definitely what the offense is looking for. Just great ball movement there from Johnston to find Schreiber down low.
Ryan Tester, number 10, not in the book, and number 13, Chase Green. Yergler.
A tough shot.
61-36, 5.5 minutes left. Stoppenhagen, hoop and the arm for Max.
Yeah, I was wondering about the sectional because I know that this offseason that the plan is to redo the court here. And as Dr. Yates' words were, to make it look like the gym, the painting, and the court were done at the same time. So I am definitely intrigued to see what the Tiger Den looks like.
Interesting.
Come next season.
All right, there's a little tease. I don't know if you noticed when we were up at East Side, it was the Gerb Gym or the Gerb Court.
Yeah. I saw that as well, yeah.
And obviously someone sponsored that, and they had his signature on the court, physically on the court in 2 locations.
Oh, nice.
And I forget his name, but it was a Gerber.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's like a sponsorship or if that's like a longtime coach or athletic director.
Right, I don't know. It's kind of cool. I mean, it would be kind of cool to see your signature and print it on a floor, you know?
Yeah. Make me feel like Coach K.
That's right.
I guess if I would have to choose anybody from Bluffton for that, I would probably have to go with Ron DeWitt.
Ron DeWitt, yeah.
Longtime coach, multiple sport coach, and athletic director.
Seth Bennett drains the 3. Seth's got 10. So Seth and Reese Johnston in double figures for Bluffton. And a long pass to Bennett.
Oh. Earlier in the game, I was hoping Seth had a breakaway just to see what he could do, and he played it safe and just laid it in there for the easy 2. Can't say I blame him. I would have done the same thing.
Tiger foul coming up, 4:14 left. This is the 4th on Harrison. And Brown with the missed free throw.
It's also fun having been in this gym since it was built. Just kind of seeing the little changes, the big changes that kind of happened throughout the years. And I believe it was during that first season, that 2001, 2002 season, or 2000, 2001 season. I believe these black bars that are on the baseline ends were actually all around the gym. I think that was a quick change because they realized that it impeded vision too much.
Hunt drains the 3. Lucas with 5 now.
So it's great to just see the continuous upgrades in the time.
All right, now say that again.
These black bars, like the metal bars there for the guardrails.
Okay.
From my memory, I may be completely wrong as I was like an 8-year-old at the time, but I remember them being all the way around.
Gotcha.
And like the vision was just way too obscured from the top of the upper seating. So they okay, let's change it to glass. And then I think over spring break, that first year of the glass, one of the panels on this end shattered, and they thought somebody sabotaged it, but I think after watching security, just cracked for some reason. So this is interesting that they even thought that those black bars would be functional, I guess. And again, I may be completely wrong. Again, I was like 8 years old when this gym opened, and
just about halfway through the 4th, 64-46. On the floor for the Tigers, Stappenhagen, Hunt, Bennett, Schreiber, and Andrew Ball. For the Jets, Terrell, Cam Brown, Chase Green, Zach Worm, Terrell with the bucket. And Ryan Tester, the other Jet on the floor. Schreiber with the rebound. Tigers will reset. 3:21 left. Stappenhagen for 3. Down it goes. Max now is 7.
Tigers putting together a series of threes here late in the game. I think it'd be a nice confidence booster going into the next game.
3 minutes. Another long three by Hunt is short. Ball finding Stappenhagen off the glass. Good. And Tigers in a little bit of roll here. .56-51, Stappenhagen right inside the elbow. Schreiber trying to clean up. No, Worm with the rebound. And Tigers still competing here late. Jets timeout. We'll go to break.
Good evening, Bluffton basketball fans. My name is Nathan Shelton. As an advisor at Shelton Financial Group, the thing I enjoy most is talking to our clients about what matters to them. As our clients prepare for and enjoy retirement, some enjoy spending time with their grandkids, some prefer to travel the world, and for others, it's giving of time and resources. As you think of and prepare for your retirement, we'd love to talk with you either virtually or in person at one of our office locations in Austin or Fort Wayne. You can also call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, investment advisor representative of USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Welcome back, 66-51. A little bit of an offensive spurt by the Tigers here in the fourth. They've closed at the 15. 2:12 left. And a travel. Gives it back to Bluffton. Two minutes to go. Bennett for three, short. Tester with the rebound. If you're one of the guys that hasn't scored, don't you want to get a shot up?
Oh, for sure. And you know, like at this point when the entire team has, it's something that is kind of in the back of everybody's mind, and your team is going to be egging you on and hazing you if you don't get it after the contest.
And a Jets foul coming up as Hunt had the bucket, got it back, fired a three. Lucas with 9 in the fourth, 11 overall, so the third Tiger in double figures.
Been a nice balanced game by the Tigers, especially as they start kind of clawing back here late.
50 points without their two top scorers. They've got three guys in double figures. And you give credit to the rest of the squad stepping up and playing hard. Andrew Ball for three. Tiger basketball. 1:05 left. Timeout, Bluffton.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
Just about down to the last minute, 66-53. It's been the Jets pretty much all night. Tigers on a little bit of a fourth quarter push. Mostly reserves on the floor. Coach Beard does get a couple starters back in. Torres and Ethan Brown. Well, I guess Yergler's back out there too. And Jets ball. So for the Jets, it's Yergler, Ethan Brown, Torres, Tester, and Worm. The Tigers create the turnover, 49 seconds left. Stop it, Hagen, just inside the line. Down it goes. Full timeout, Tigers. We'll be back.
In business since 1981, Barclay Builders has been building residential homes and commercial projects in Northeast Indiana, taking pride in building their clients the best project for their budget. With interaction between clients, vendors, and trade contractors, Barclay Builders meets the needs of homeowners to build their forever home. At Barclay Builders, it's all about you. It's your heart and your soul at the center of every design decision made. Josh and his team are poised to build the home you've always wanted. It isn't just a home, it's your forever home. Contact Barclay Builders at 260-622-7674. That's 622-7674. Or find them on Facebook at Barclay Builders, Inc. Let Barclay Builders get started on your Barclay Built forever home.
11 points for Max Stoppenhagen here in the fourth quarter. Tigers have moved the game, which was in blowout territory, down to a respectable 11.
Really just nice seeing that grit, that grittiness from the Tigers.
For sure.
Not giving in and just keep fighting until the end. Hey, kind of reminiscent of that Woodland game in the ACAC tournament where we kind of roped them off early on.
We did.
And they were able to fight back and pull off the incredible buzzer beater victory. Gonna need kind of a Reggie Miller situation here for them to pull this one and back out though.
Well, so much for my not very many fouls.
I told you that broadcaster jinx.
Yeah, that's coming back.
You and I are both guilty of it a little bit tonight, so I guess we're even.
Worm with the rebound.
You know, I guess that kind of poses the question, because you hear that broadcast is cursed mainly through baseball, no hitters, perfect games. So I don't know if you call baseball games anymore. You at least every now and then.
Yeah.
So like, if you had the opportunity and like the situation arose where you're calling a no hitter, calling a perfect game, would you as a broadcaster address it?
For sure, I would.
Now, how? At what point in the game?
At what point? I mean, at what point would I say, "Hey, this guy's got no hitter going"?
Yeah, like obviously, like not in the first or second inning, but like third, fourth, like.
All right, so am I talking a high school game?
I guess high school, so 7-inning high school game.
I would say after 5.
Yeah.
After 5, where you've got 6 outs left, right?
I think that's pretty respectful.
I mean,
there.
you want your audience to know it's a possibility, right?
Yeah. You just run that risk of feeling a little bit guilty in the end, though.
Yeah.
I think it's worth the risk, though, yes.
66-55 is your final. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll crunch some stats. give you a player of the game. Be right back in a couple minutes.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, Peterson at SteffenGRP.com.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mincer and Michael Vanderkolk on the call for you tonight. 11-point win for the Adams Central Flying Jets. It wasn't really an 11-point game, but Tigers did rally in the fourth to cut it to 11. Here's the final stats for the victorious Adams Central Flying Jets. Cam Brown with 1. Zach Worm with 3. Clayton Terrell with 4. Angel Torres with 5. Nick Neuenschwander with 5. Grayson Yergler 9. Ethan Brown 9. And leading all scorers tonight, Ethan Poling 30. 11 in the first, 5 in the second, 12 in the third, 2 in the fourth. By quarter, the Jets were 20-14, 20-12. And they win going away by 11 for the Tigers. Carter McConnell with 2. Lucas Hunt with 5. Andrew Ball with 5. Harrison Schreiber 6, and 3 Tigers in double figures. Reese Johnston with 11. Seth Bennett with 12. And with 11 points in the fourth quarter, leading the Tigers in scoring, Max Stoppenhagen with 13. So, again, given the circumstances, not a bad outing.
Not a bad outing
for
at
the
all.
Tigers. Get 3 guys in double figures, guys that typically aren't going to put up double figures. And nice to see Max with, a little bit of a stroke there in the fourth.
Yeah, for sure. And I think both halves kind of got started a little slow, so it just took these players a little bit of time to kind of feel adjusted. And just a really good experience for these players to be out there and be the options of scoring, because at this point in the season, teams know that you're looking for Hayden Nern to score. So if Lucas, if Reese, if Max can step up and hit a couple shots, if Harrison can get inside a little bit, then that's only going to make things easier for Hayden and make things easier for Will in the long run.
And a few guys with 3. Seth Bennett had a couple threes tonight. Max had 1. Lucas had 1. And if the Tigers are going to do anything in postseason, they're going to have to be able to knock down some threes just to give Will and Hayden a little bit more room inside. Of course, Hayden also can knock down some threes. But, I think that's a confidence builder for those guys. Step out here, put in some big minutes, put up some numbers, and, hey,
Yeah, and knowing it's a conference game, knowing it's one of the bigger rivals, just being just next door neighbors to Adams Central. But, again, the silver lining of the game is these players are getting invaluable experiences, and it's only going to benefit them in the short term and long run.
Tigers by the quarter, 11, 11, 10, 23. They were 2 for 7 from the line. All right, Michael. WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game.
Oh, it's tough because I think looking at the first half, I'd go Reese Johnston. Looking at the second half, it has to be Max Stoppenhagen. So it's kind of like a coin flip there. So I don't know. Who are you leaning towards?
You know, I think I'm going to go with Max tonight. I mean, you could argue that Reese got his 11 against really the first tier of the Jets. Max picked up some of his points with the second guys in. But I think Max proving to himself that he can knock down that J is really necessary for the Tigers to be successful in postseason. And so for that reason and that reason alone, I'm going to go with Max Stoppenhagen tonight. Plus Max, I mean, is always the primary ball handler every game all night long. And
he's a workhorse defensively because he's just always all over the place, willing to crash the glass and get those rebounds despite being one of the smaller guys on the court.
And without Hayden tonight, I mean, Hayden's going to handle the ball quite a bit as well. That just puts more pressure on Max to take care of the basketball. And so with that, Max Stoppenhagen is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. We might hang out a little bit to see if Coach stops out.
Just watching a couple of these middle schoolers, Griffin Morgan and Caden Grau. Caden just playing a little one-on-one, just pull up from the volleyball line and just cashed it like no big deal. And it was fun getting to watch them play a little bit this season. I was able to keep the scoreboard for the home games, and it's a pretty good groups coming in, the 8th grade and 7th grade.
So you're saying there's some big talent on the way.
There's some potential, yeah. Some athleticism, some basketball ability, and I kind of said it during the broadcast, like Coach Matthew Sturgeon, Javon Johnson, Jackson Lambert, and Spencer Harris the last year as well. Just do a nice job of really teaching these young players just kind of how to play basketball the right way, just through fundamentals, and just respect of the game and respect of the teammates and the opponents all together.
It's really nice to see, you know, former players kind of step into those roles and be coaches. I mean,
Robert. No.
Because you know some of the younger players watch them on the varsity floor sort of, you know, growing up and now have them as coaches and kind of keep it in the Tiger family.
Yeah, it's always good. And I know I really enjoyed coaching the girls the past couple of years, and this winter's kind of missing out on it a little bit, but just other responsibilities, just not really having the time. And yeah, it's great having those past players, and I think Matthew's just one of those guys. He's quite possibly, I told him this the other day, like he's quite possibly the smartest basketball player to play at Bluffton.
Really?
He just really knows his stuff, always knows what the best idea is and where the ball should go. And then Jackson Lambert, just being one of those workhorses who, like, effort is never something you're going to question with him. I didn't see Javon play too much. That's when I was in college, so I can't quite be a testament to him. I just know that he is a great young man who's going to be a great role model for any of those middle school boys.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, I think we're gonna wrap things up here. 66-55 is your final. Just a reminder, girls in action on Saturday in Winnemac, and it's scheduled to be noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern. There will be a 10 o'clock game. I will be calling that game as well in case you're interested. Actually, there should be a couple pretty good teams in that early game, so that might be a fun game just to watch and enjoy. And the Tigers taking on Fairfield, right? Fairfield,
yep.
And so, yeah, congratulations to Lady Tigers. And
then that'll be on
IHSAATV.org. That's going to do it for us. I want to thank Michael for helping me out tonight, and hopefully we'll see you all Saturday.